Vegas fantasy. Our Vegas fantasy. It's not a show about sex.
Nope.
It's about football.
Cha-cha-cha.
It was the higher key today.
I was going to say.
I'm all right. Yeah, next week, lower key. We'll see what happens. Hi. We're back. It's, what is it, week 4?
I don't even know anymore.
It's going to week 4.
Jeez.
Holy cow.
The season's half over. No, I'm just kidding. It's not.
No, it's a quarter over. We're at the quarter pole. I'm
No.
Kenny Davidsen.
I'm Christina. Hi.
And we've just concluded week 3. We're going to week 4. It goes fast.
I know.
It's going to be over before you know it.
No, don't say such words.
Okay, fine.
Don't
It
say
goes
such
on
words.
forever and ever.
But I must say, this was a very weird week.
You know, we'll get into this. It's been we say this every year. Every year in September, we're like, oh my God, it's so weird. Because in September, you're getting used to things. You're getting used to who's good and who's not. But it just seems even more particularly weird. I got some things I was putting together last night, some numbers that are just going to be, it's just odd. But how'd you do this week?
I should have went 3-2 again, but I went 2-3 because I lost our Dynasty League by like 0.4 points.
Yes.
Like, how did that happen?
It happens.
Oh,
That sucks.
Makes me so aggravated.
We're going to get into how much I lost our Dynasty League by this week.
How did you? What did?
Can we push a segment up? Let's do it. Let's just start with this segment because I lost Scott Teeple. I was playing against him. Scott Teeple overslept and did not set his team. He left Keenan Allen in his lineup. And he beat me by 93 points.
No.
So had he set his lineup, he would have beaten me by 115. So on you, Scott. No, he beat me by 93 points.
Oh my god.
And he missed a player in his lineup. Are you f***ing kidding me?
Whoa, we are starting the show strong.
Yes, I'm starting with it.
Oh.
93 points.
Oh. I'm sorry, Kenny.
And he missed a player.
So the funny thing is are you more angry when you lose by like that, or are you more angry when you lose by
I just laughed at. No,
0.6
I'd be way more angry if I were you.
points?
If you're gonna lose, you might as well get killed. I mean, you know that team for me. That team's been dominant. It's finally like coming back to earth because it's getting old.
Yeah.
You know, I have a lot of older players. My running backs in that team are old, and it's starting to fade. But Scott beat me in the final last year.
Yeah.
And his team is really good.
Yeah, really good.
But I was projected to beat him by 20.
That's a shame.
And he beat me by 93.
By 93. The projections are baloney sometimes.
They are. Don't go
They
with
are.
projections. Projections are just ridiculously wrong.
Okay, well then, since we're
Yeah.
on this segment, since we
Yeah.
started off strong, I'll say it too. In our podcast league,
Oh boy.
my bench scored more points than my starting lineup. Are you f***ing kidding me?
It's week 4, people.
To the point that Dennis actually messaged me and said, "How on earth did I beat you this week? Like, I did not deserve to win." Like, that is how frustrating this week was in the podcast league.
Yep.
So
We're already
yeah,
there.
great.
I went 32-35. I thought I did better than that, but boy, I did the numbers last night. It was not good.
Dang, it was just
And the leagues I'm winning, I shouldn't be winning. So like it's really not good.
really weird.
And I lost the guillotine league, so now I'm down from 70 to 69.
Oh,
leagues.
well, that's good. At least we got
I finished last in the league. So the guillotine leagues, it's you play every week, and if you finish last, you're out. So I finished last. So. Thank you, Russell Wilson, for being an awful fantasy quarterback.
I know.
this
I
year.
don't know why I had hope for him in the beginning of the season. I was like, he's going to do great. He's going to do great. Yeah, no.
He doesn't look good.
No.
He looks old.
And he got this like crazy huge contract,
Yeah.
right? For
Yep.
like years too.
Yep.
Like what?
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
It's insane.
Yeah.
It's insane.
No
Anyway.
quarterbacks look good. The consistency this year through 3 weeks, it's impossible. Here are your quarterbacks that have given you 25 fantasy points in all 3 games. Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. That's it.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Hurts has given you twice, and Jalen Hurts has been really good. Here are your running backs. No running back has given you 3 20-point games yet this year.
Jeez.
There are 2 running backs that are giving you 20-point games.
Henry?
One's an obvious one. It's Saquon.
Oh, okay.
Who's the second?
Henry?
Take a guess.
Derrick Henry?
Nope.
Really?
Take a wild guess. You'll never get it.
Miles Sanders.
Nope.
It's probably
he's done well, but no.
yeah.
You wanna know who it is?
Somebody like that.
You know what it is? Cordell Patterson.
Jeez, old man.
Right? They're the only ones that have given you 2 20-point games. At wide receiver this year, you have 4 players that have given you 20-point games. Twice. Cooper Kupp, Amon-Ra, Stephon Diggs, Amari Cooper. That's it.
Jeez.
That's it. And then tight end, obviously, it's Mark Andrews, Travis Kelce, and a bunch of nonsense.
Yeah, a bunch of all.
It is so inconsistent. You know, we're going to talk about the crap to bed list, and the biggest guy that we're going to have on there. It's like I didn't think I'd see the guy here all year. It's a really weird start.
Yes.
So let's hope things get better. Let's go to this week. Lamar Jackson absolutely killed it.
He's like single-handedly winning me league. This my one league.
Yeah.
Like it's him. It's like 48 points every week. I'm like, okay, well, thank God in our auction league.
Right.
Like he's like winning me. Every other player is just crapping the bed, and Lamar's just winning it for me.
Yeah, I didn't see a Baltimore New England game having over 55 points in it. That was crazy.
That was crazy. It was fun to watch.
You don't see that. That's just insane.
Yeah.
So, Jalen Hurts, your boy.
Yeah.
He looks great.
He does. I'm so glad. I it was funny because at the beginning of the year, like there was so much hype about the Eagles, and I was just like, I don't know. I don't see it. And now I'm like, oh my gosh. Like I don't know if it's the coaching or Hurts is just really getting into the groove now, but man.
He looks good, and that defense looks excellent.
Yes,
and
really
they've got a great
good.
fantasy defense, too, if you drafted them.
Yeah.
And I took them a lot. They're saving my rear end right now.
Great.
In a lot of leagues. We are in the middle of Trevor Lawrence breakout season. It's happening.
Are we, though?
Oh, yes, he is.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Have you watched him? He finally is looking the part.
Okay.
Last year, with the worst coach in history, with Urban Meyer, he looked awful. This year, got it going on.
Yes.
And Jacksonville's doing well and breaking hearts.
Yeah, breaking hearts.
Yep.
Well, good for you. Do you have him? Do you draft him?
You know, I took him in a couple leagues. I wish I took him more. I took Fields over him in a lot of leagues, which
oof, oh
be the
gosh,
worst pick I made all year.
Oh,
but I took Lawrence quite a bit. As like I have him, I think 7 or 8 times. He's okay.
Okay.
So, Mr. Josh Allen, let's give a yawn.
Oh,
Josh Allen, always on this list.
yeah.
Wide receivers. How about your boy Javonte Smith?
Good for him. Good for you, buddy. 169 yards. You better do it.
He was a 0.
Yeah.
In the first week 1, an absolute 0.
And you were like, I was right.
No,
now look at it. Yeah.
Playing great. Mac Hollins. What?
Out of nowhere.
What? Yep.
You know, he's 29 years old.
He played for the Eagles for a long time.
Yeah,
And now he's on the Raiders.
Where did he just come up? And he's like, and the week prior, I didn't realize he had 66 yards and 5 receptions.
That's because Renfro got knocked out with a concussion. So he came in for Renfro.
It's just crazy to me. Like, where did this dude come from?
Yeah.
This 29-year-old dude. Just
journeyman.
Yeah, hello, I'm here.
Yep.
Ready to catch the balls. Okay.
Marquise Brown saved my rear end in a lot of leagues. I have a lot of Marquise Brown. He's one of my players that I take a lot.
You know, and it's funny because I feel like in prior years I always have, and then this year I didn't take him anywhere.
Really?
And I'm kind of bummed I didn't.
He's solid.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
I always
solid
liked
receiver.
him.
Very good.
No, you didn't add someone to the list.
Oh, okay.
But I want to add someone.
Let's do it.
And I have a song.
What?
Okay.
What?
When the ball hits your hand and you run as fast as you can, that's Olave.
Hey, that's Olave. Wow.
Chris Olave.
Chris Olave.
Welcome.
Very nice.
I love it. 147 yards, 9 catches. You better get it, Chris.
There's a rookie that breaks out every week, and he was the breakout this week, as was Romeo Dobbs from Green Bay. Chris Olave, baby.
How do you like my song?
I like it. That was good.
We did that on the spot.
I found you. You said Christina said just find me.
Yeah, I said.
I'm like okay, I figured it out.
I'm not gonna tell. I didn't tell him what the song was. I figured it.
Chris Olave.
Yep, that's a song for
Chris
Chris
Olave.
Olave.
Yeah, he had like 24 points this week.
So I like this. I like Mr.
Very,
Olave.
very nice. We go to the running backs. Khalil Herbert. I don't think any of us play in a league where Khalil Herbert is available. When we get to the waiver wire, we'll mention it. But, I mean, he obviously is the pickup of the week if you can find him. But,
I have him in one of my leagues on the bench, obviously.
Good.
So I'm pretty happy about that.
I am in Dynasty in a couple of leagues. So that's very good. Redraft, I just took guys like Rashad White over him, which I'm regretting.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it's a dart throw.
It is.
It's a dart
but,
throw.
Guys like Khalil Herbert and Jamal Williams, the thing about them is that, and like Alexander Madison, I took Alexander Madison in a bunch of leagues because if they get the chance, they're going to be really good. But it's just about them getting the chance because they're clearly backups.
Yeah.
But you know it. Like Jamal Williams is going to be a big deal for the next couple weeks. We're going to talk about that too. But Khalil Herbert for the Bears. How are the Bears 2-1, by the way?
I don't know.
How are they 2-1?
I don't know.
I think Justin Fields has attempted less than 30 passes on the season.
Right. And that just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
Derrick Henry, revival week. Very nice.
Yes. And he had 5 receptions this week.
That's crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
5 receptions for 58 yards. Okay, Henry catching.
That's not what we see with Derrick Henry. That's great.
Okay, catching the ball.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm here for it.
Very nice. Devin Singletary.
Yeah, okay. I kind of slept on him. I'm just like, whatever.
He's going to be very hit and miss. He looks good, but they don't need to run the ball in Buffalo.
Yeah.
So he's just not going to get consistent usage. But if he did, he'd probably be on this list every week.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah, he is good.
Cordero Patterson. Talked about him.
Oh, man. He's had 2, good games this year.
And 1 terrible game.
Yeah. Well, that's Cordero Patterson.
Just remember last year, from mid-November to December on, he was terrible.
Horrible. Yeah.
Just remember. I know everybody's like, I should have taken more Cordero Patterson. I know this.
No.
I talked to Steve last night. He's talking about that.
No.
Just remember.
No.
We have a 17-week season. All right?
He's not going to last.
I don't see it.
No.
I don't see it. I'll be wrong if I'm wrong. But
we should take over-unders on how long Cordell, yeah, you know. Patterson is going to last this season.
So let's see. Tight ends, Mark Andrews. Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't have to talk about that because he's great. How about David Njoku?
Okay.
Yep.
Liking this. Yes.
Good week for him.
Yes.
Looks good. How about Tyler Conklin?
All right. He's alive.
He's hit 10 points all 3 weeks.
Yep.
Not bad.
Okay.
Surprising.
All right.
Yeah. I picked him up in quite a few leagues.
That's good.
Yeah. I started him instead of Dalton Schultz because when it appeared that Dalton Schultz wasn't going to play Monday night. So I needed a fill-in. I took him.
Nice.
So I'll take
okay.
that.
Good for you.
And are you ready for Who Crapped the Bed? Did you crap the bed? Did I crap the bed? Did Stafford crap the bed? We all want to know who crapped the bed.
Crap the bed. Yes, Stafford crapped the bed.
Matthew Stafford crapped the bed.
Womp. Womp.
That's all we got to say about it.
Jeez.
10 points.
10.
Thank you, Matthew Stafford.
Did you have him?
I have him everywhere. You know I love Stafford.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's my guy. Last year that worked out really, really well for me.
How's it working out this year?
Not good.
Not good.
Not good at all.
No. Sorry.
Kyler Murray crapped the bed.
Yeah, that was womp womp.
Yeah. I'm just not sold on him.
He threw 58 passes.
He threw 58 passes and he still crapped the bed.
Yeah.
How does that happen?
Well, he only hit 37 of them. So 37 for 58, 314
and no
yards.
Touchdowns.
Nothing. Yeah, no touchdowns.
That's how you crap the bed. Yeah.
But 58 passes.
Yeah.
You know how many passes Justin Fields did?
How many passes did Justin Fields attempt?
17.
Unbelievable. That's unbelievable. So I was wrong about 30. He's barely attempted 40 passes on the season.
It's insane.
In 2022, in the year of our Lord, he has attempted 40 passes in 3 weeks.
So bad.
What are they doing in Chicago?
I don't know.
Come on. This is ridiculous.
What is going on there?
I don't know.
Typical
they don't trust him.
DNA.
Yeah, they never get a good quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Team DNA, right?
Team DNA.
Yeah. Chicago Bears, in my lifetime, have never had a good quarterback. Jay Cutler's been their best quarterback in my lifetime.
Jay Cutler.
Yes.
Oh, remember him?
That says a lot.
Yeah.
When Jay Cutler's been your best quarterback in franchise in my lifetime, in 47 years on this earth, that ain't good.
Kenny, you should talk about team DNA.
Team DNA. There are teams that are just programmed to be what they are. The Chargers are programmed to blow it somehow. The Bears are programmed to never have a good quarterback. The Falcons are programmed to blow big leads. It's just their teams. The Lions. There are just certain teams that have a DNA, and it takes something monumental to change that. The Red Sox for baseball, right? Every year until 2004, and they did something monumental. They came back from 3-0 down behind Kurt Schilling and that pitching staff, and they beat the Yankees 4-3, and then they won the World Series. And the Red Sox have been a very good franchise since. They changed their ownership, and they've been very good since, right? But it took something unbelievably monumental, like from above, whatever you want to say. I mean, whatever you want to believe in, right? To change their team DNA. And it takes that sometimes, right?
Yeah.
And they're just certain teams in every sport. You can say that. And in football, like the Lions, just find a way to lose. The Chargers, find a way to lose. The Bears, never have a good quarterback. It's just one of those weird things in sports. And I think it comes from ownership.
Yeah.
That's what I really think it is. If you really want to let's get just down to it, to come from terrible ownership.
Yeah.
So,
During the Lions game, I text Kenny and Steve, and I said, I guarantee they're gonna lose this. And what happened? Literally, like 10 minutes later, I was like, "What did I tell you?"
Because it's their DNA. It's what they do. They're the Detroit Lions.
It's what they do. It's so sad.
Right. Now, let's talk about the player. I didn't think I'd see this player on this list ever this season. He's likely the number 2 or number 3 overall pick in your draft. He's on this list for 2 straight weeks. Justin Jefferson.
What is happening?
I don't get it.
Well, old man Thielen got all the receptions.
So, Jefferson, Okudah was on Jefferson this week. Okudah shut Jefferson down.
So
But
that
still.
might be the.
And they won. So they were able to get to Thielen. And Irv Smith was mostly Thielen this week.
Yeah, which at first Thielen was crapping the bed. And I was like, why am I playing him? Why am I playing Thielen? And then all of a sudden he finally started getting some catches. I mean, he didn't get more than like 10 or 11 points. But at least he got something.
Yep. Man, Jefferson, that's killing a lot of leagues this year.
Yeah, and
He's
he was a
big.
league winner last year.
Oh, I think he still will be. He's still Justin Jefferson, but
Yeah.
ugly. Tyreek Hill on this list after last week.
Monster
right?
game last week.
Yep. Not a good week. Yeah, he's more prone to be up and down. That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, which is
Brandon Cooks.
Oof, 2 receptions, 22 yards. Stinks.
Brandon Cooks is one of those players that drives me nuts.
Yeah.
20 points, then 2.
Yeah.
Just one of those guys. He disappears in some games. Drives me nuts. Rashad Bateman crapped the bed.
Oh, he really screwed me. He really screwed me.
Yeah. Not a good week for him. Jerry Jeudy. I don't think I'm surprised by that. He's been a letdown.
Well, do you think this shoulder injury is bothering him?
I'm sure it bothered him. But also, Russ just looks lousy. Denver doesn't look good, even though they're 2-1. Go figure that out.
Yeah.
Right? They don't look good. But Jerry Jeudy's been just abysmal for what the hype was for him. Just hasn't been there.
I love Jerry. I want to love Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah. Hasn't been there. Running backs. Joe Mixon on this list.
Which is, it seems like a lot of the top running backs are on this list.
Yeah.
No,
the running back position it's gross. It's as gross as I've ever seen it. They really don't matter now. It's really something else. Something to watch.
And Mixon touched the ball 12 times.
Yeah, it's nothing.
For 24 yards.
He should be touching the ball 20 times minimum every week.
It's insane.
12 times is lame.
For 24 yards.
And they won.
Yeah.
I know he got a little banged up in the end of the game. I believe he's playing Thursday night, so it's okay. And they're playing Miami Thursday. That's a great game, by the way.
Yeah.
Bengals Dolphins Thursday night. Can't wait for that.
Ooh, finally. A good one.
Aaron Jones crapped the bed. So here we go. First week lousy. Second week unbelievable. And then this week back to
lousy.
Yeah.
Oh, Mixon and Jones really screwed me this week.
I know you love those guys too.
Yeah, I took them a lot.
Yep.
And that's why I went 2-3 this week.
Yep. Miles Sanders, after 2 very good weeks on the crap the bed list.
Interesting fact about Miles Sanders. We share the same birthday.
Really?
I did not know that.
Wow.
Yeah, I was doing some research on May 1st.
Who's older? Just kidding.
Funny. I don't know. Sanders runs like he's old nowadays.
Oh, nicely done.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I didn't expect much from it. I think those first 2 games were kind of a fluke. I think we're going to see Sanders a lot more on this list.
I think if he's playing, he's gonna be fine. I just don't think he's gonna play. He gets hurt.
Yeah.
That's his problem.
Come on, Gainwell. I like Gainwell.
I mean, can you have a better football name than Kenneth Gainwell?
I know. It's great.
Really? That's the best football name ever.
It is.
I wish he'd Gainwell more.
No. The Gainwell more.
Yeah, right? Darren Waller, got the bed.
Yep.
Not a good week for him.
Nope.
And Gerald Everett, after 2 amazing weeks.
Yeah,
got the
2.
bed.
Yeah.
But that's tight end.
Yeah.
Tight end, it's Kelsey and it's Andrews and it's pray for rain. That's it.
Mm-hmm. See what happens. Throw a dart.
That's the old baseball It's the old baseball saying when you had a bad pitching staff. You have one good pitcher, right? So for the Red Sox, it was Pedro Martinez and pray for rain.
Pray for rain.
4 players would get rained out, right? So I just use that in football. It makes no sense whatsoever. But that was why I said that. So
pray for lightning.
yeah, pray for lightning. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. What the hell do we do with Russell Wilson if you have Russell Wilson?
You don't play him. You
go
get
need a
Trevor Lawrence.
quarterback.
You go get Trevor Lawrence.
You can't get him a lot now.
Yeah. Or you try to get Dallas's quarterback.
Cooper Rush.
I was going to call him Cash. I don't know why.
Yeah, but
Rush.
how many weeks more are you getting Cooper Rush? It looks like Dak's going to be back, I think, by week 5.
Well, maybe Russell Wilson will get his act together by week 5.
Who knows? But it just doesn't look good.
Rush looks good.
Rush looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like watching him play.
Nice backup quarterback.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
And it's not like Wilson has this lack of weapons.
Nope.
What is happening?
I just think he improvs too much.
Yeah.
He's old. Just doesn't look good. But you're right. I mean, obviously, if Lawrence is available, you go get him, play him over Russell Wilson easily.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to find him. Jared Goff might be a better option. He's probably available in a lot of leagues.
I would rather Goff.
Goff's been great.
Yeah.
And Goff's got weapons, great weapons. What the hell do we do with Allen Robinson?
Is it past his time?
He's 29.
Is it past? I'm so sad.
My thing with Allen Robinson, I know he was terrible last year with the Bears. I get it. And people are like, well, it's Fields, right? But he wasn't just bad last year. He looked disinterested last year. And there's something about that just didn't rub me the right way. So he goes to the Rams. You're like, oh, he's going to bounce back. Week 2, he was great. Week 1, he was invisible. He didn't get thrown the ball a lot. And then this week, he was not to be seen.
Well, they're also always going to Cup.
And that's true.
So,
but they're using Skoranek also, and they're using Hippie quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Robinson's going to be really tough to trust every week.
Yeah, I think I might be benching him in some leagues.
I benched him in one league, and I'm going to bench him in the other ones now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just don't want to deal with the volatility until you see some consistency from him.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a player I'm tired of because you listen to fantasy analysts and the radio. They push this guy.
Yes.
Every single year. And every single year, he never outplays his ADP. Mm-hmm. Ever. And he always goes maybe at his ADP or below it. And that is DJ Moore. And I've listened to him about, it's the quarterback. Well, now Baker's the best quarterback. He's going to have a great year.
Right.
Yes.
No.
No. And I'm tired of it.
I agree.
My teams that draft DJ Moore do not win because he just doesn't do anything extraordinary.
I agree.
He just kind of is there.
I agree.
Right?
And you think maybe he needs to find this rhythm with Baker Mayfield, but I can't think of that to be an excuse any longer. And another interesting thing, he hasn't had more than 4 touchdowns in a single season.
Nope. That's the thing. You're exactly right.
What? Yes, he has lots of yards and lots of catches. I understand that, and that makes for fantasy points, but no more than 4 touchdowns his whole career.
And this is what, his fifth season?
Yes.
Right?
His whole career.
Right? Yeah. That's really hard to do. And he does it.
How do you not get into the end zone?
Yeah. He just
I'm done.
never does it.
I'm done. I think I'm done.
I'm with you on that. I'm just with you.
Mm-hmm.
Drives me nuts. What the hell do we do with Alvin Kamara?
Another one. I think his ribs are hurting him. And he's also not been involved in the passing game like he normally is.
Nope.
Which you're banking on in PPRs.
Look, we know that there's this legal issue looming with him. I'm just concerned now that his mind or something might not be really into this. I don't know. But I love Alvin Kamara like a son when it comes to fantasy. All right? And I don't have kids. So these are my kids. My fantasy players are my kids. Javonte Williams is the son I will never have. Okay? I love these guys. Alvin Kamara. But Alvin Kamara, I'm nervous.
Yeah.
And I push him. I took him a lot of places because, when a guy like Alvin Kamara drops to the second round, you're like, oh, I'll take that, right? I'll grab that. Well, I grabbed him a lot, and oh boy.
Now it's not paying off for you.
I don't know. That's making me real nervous. I can't lie. After 3 weeks, I'm definitely worried about that.
Same.
Yeah, it's Hall of Famer.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's a great player, but oh boy, nerve-wracking. And can we drop Darnell Mooney?
I don't know about dropping, but I don't know. I mean, he's literally the only receiver in Chicago. Viable receiver.
You want something funny about Darnell Mooney?
Like that's why we
you want a funny stat?
Yeah.
He has a 36% target share, which is extraordinary. You would take that if you were looking on that. You would take that on any fantasy team that you could think of. The problem is his quarterback doesn't throw the ball.
Yeah.
But you would take 36% is astounding. You want that from everybody. That is elite.
Right. And we think like no matter how bad his quarterback is, if he's getting 36%, then he's going to be fine. No.
Now I'll tell you this. If you're in a dynasty league and your team stinks and you are rebuilding, trade for Darnell Mooney because you can get him for pennies. Take him because he's a good player.
Yeah.
He's a really good player. And his quarterback situation will change someday because that's football.
How old is Mooney?
Nice. It's in his third season.
Yeah, he's fairly
right?
young.
So he's 24, 25 at best. He's a good player.
Yeah.
You want him when you get to quarterback. If he gets a quarterback, he's a 1,000-yard receiver easily. And he's 1,000 yards last year.
Can you imagine how frustrating that is for him, too? Just as a
I'm sure.
As a person.
I'm sure
like,
it's going nuts. And the problem is the team's 2-1.
Right.
Right?
So they're probably like, yeah, we're fine. We're doing great.
Right? So Justin Fields throws 17 passes. Good with me. No problem. In 2022. Right? Good grief.
Good grief.
Can you hear the frustration in our voices?
Yes.
Here we are. This is week 4 for you.
Here we are.
That's how it is. I'll bet you week 4 every year this is what we do. We're just frustrated as hell.
Yes.
Let's get to news, injuries. Oh, DeAndre Swift.
Oh, won't be back till week 7-ish.
It's not official.
Yeah.
It was just said by the coach he's got a shoulder issue. And he had a shoulder issue last year, and he missed 3 weeks.
Yeah.
That was during fantasy playoff season. That was December. Right? He got hurt on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah.
And here it is again. So are we talking a chronic shoulder problem for DeAndre Swift?
Maybe.
Yep.
Did you have Williams a lot of places?
Jamal Williams? I don't have much.
I do.
Good for you.
I do.
He's a player to have.
And it's funny because I haven't been playing him. And I remember saying to Kenny this week, like, should he be? I mean, now, obviously, he should be in my lineups. But I feel like maybe all season he should have been in my lineups. I mean, he's like getting 20 points some weeks.
Sure is.
I think week 1 and week 3?
He's scoring touchdowns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Well, I'm glad I got him.
Good for you. David Montgomery. Now, that looked bad. Yet, he's day to day. He's not week to week.
Yeah.
So, there's a chance he's playing this Sunday. Not sure about that.
Keep a lookout.
Keep a lookout for that. And if obviously Khalil Herbert's on your waiver wire, he shouldn't be. So, Mac Jones, that looked bad.
Yeah, scary. Ooh, high ankle sprain.
Is Brian Hoyer time in New England?
Ooh.
That is going to be ugly.
Ooh.
The Patriots might not fire this year. I think it's safe that they're not going to be good.
Darn.
Yeah, I know. We're so sad about that.
So sad.
But Mac Jones, so get back soon. I mean, that's at least I think that's a 4-week injury at minimum, maybe 5, maybe 6.
Well, is he headed to IR?
We haven't heard anything yet, but it wouldn't shock me. Probably going to IR.
Yeah.
So not good for Mac Jones. It's going to be 6 weeks. We'll see what happens. Now let's talk about Tua.
Oh my God. Did you see him stumbling in the field?
That was weird.
I mean, it was literally like one of those cartoons where the birds go around their heads. The poor guy, I was like, he's done. He's done. And then he's back. What?
And he won, too.
What?
Yeah.
How did they let him back in the game?
Nah, I don't know.
That was very, very weird.
I have no answers for that. And they keep insisting he's not in concussion protocol.
That is insane.
They say it's a back injury. You do that with your back?
What?
Yeah. That's what they're saying.
And
if you didn't see it, he got hit, obviously. He gets up. He stumbles like he's going to collapse. It looked obviously like a head injury.
Oh, like
and they took him out of the game briefly.
I was like, he's done. He's
and
done.
he came
That's
back in the second half like nothing had happened.
That's weird.
That's not a good look.
And right, and with all the NFL like concussion protocols, like I feel like they have been so great with dealing with concussions.
Yes.
What happened?
I don't know.
Why is this suddenly like he's fine?
And still insisting it wasn't a concussion.
That is very, very odd.
I don't have an answer for that one. Mark, let's go to the Saints. Michael Thomas, Jarvis Landry. What are we thinking? Both got banged up, but I think they're both going to play.
Yeah, it's with Michael Thomas. It's not the same foot as his ankle injury, so that's a good sign. But
it all doesn't matter because when it comes to the New Orleans Saints, it's all about your boy. No, I don't know the song. I was going to do it.
You should have.
I don't know it. I don't know the words.
Oh, it's when the ball hits your hand and you run as fast as you can. That's Solave.
That's Solave.
You can hit that lower note more than better than I can.
There you go. I'll learn it. Okay.
Was that the right key? Was I singing the right key? Yes.
Very good. Yeah. Yeah. So, the Saints, Olave. It's all about Chris Olave. So, Michael Thomas and Jarvis Landry.
Yeah. Landry has soreness in his foot. Who knows?
Yeah. Joe Mixon, we'll keep an eye with it. See if he plays Thursday night. They say he's going to, but don't maybe be sure of that. If not, it'll be time for Samaje P. Ryan. Come on, Samaje P. Ryan. Right?
Yes. That was great.
Yes.
We have so many good songs this year.
Keep an eye with it.
So many good songs.
And Dalvin Cook, is it time for Alexander Mattison?
Oh, jeez.
If I knew any Hamilton jokes, I would totally be playing something like Madison for Hamilton.
Oh.
Right? It belongs there. I just don't know the songs.
Oh, you don't know the songs?
That happens.
Henny Davidsen,
Sorry,
that's insane.
It happens.
He has a dislocated shoulder, Mr. Cook.
Yeah, that's every year with him.
Yeah, day to
And he
day.
plays through it a lot.
And he plays through it, so hopefully he'll be fine.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Are you ready for your song?
Yes.
For your waiver wire. Let's do it.
Get that good waiver wire that will set your team on fire. So don't miss fire or he will go to the highest buyer. Don't wait too long cause you know they expire. You require to aspire the highest waiver wire.
You gotta get that in there.
So gangster. I'm so gangster.
So, if Khalil Herbert or Jamal Williams are available, grab them. They're probably not available.
Herbert is actually available in 49% of leagues.
I don't know where they get these numbers for. I almost feel like we should go to Sleeper for their percentages because they're so much more accurate. I have 70 leagues. 70. There are 2 leagues where Khalil Herbert's available.
Well.
And Jamal Williams is 1.
Oh.
1 out of 70.
Yeah, well, Jamal Williams, it says 61%.
Yeah. So probably not available. Obviously, if they are, go get them, but probably not.
Yeah, just check.
Yeah. Now, Romeo Dobbs, that's more available.
26%.
Yeah, he's more available. He's a good pickup for sure.
Also, do we talk about Gage?
Yeah, if he's available, absolutely.
Only
I don't think he's to be available.
42%.
Yeah.
So just check.
Just check. Absolutely check.
Check.
Check for Russell Gage. Absolutely. Romeo Dobbs, to me, wide receivers, he's the pickup of the week.
Yeah. Which is insane because out of all the receivers in Green Bay, we're looking to Dobbs. Really?
I took Dobbs in a lot of leagues. I got Dobbs in a lot of leagues.
Are we doing this?
Yes. He was the hype guy all summer long.
What happened to Lazard?
He was my 20th round pick in the Scott Fish Bowl in July.
Ooh.
And he's winning me league. He's winning me that league so far. I mean, I'm not winning the whole league, but I'm doing well there.
Yeah.
And that's a big reason why. It's because it's a Romeo Dobbs in the 20th round pick.
What is happening to Lazard?
Well, Lazard's just a guy. Lazard's
yeah.
He's okay. He's not a great player. Sammy Watkins, gets hurt when he ties his shoe. Right? And who else do they have? Randall Cobb. I mean, Randall Cobb could be your grandpa.
Yeah, he needs a walker.
Right? So come on. It's Dobbs time in Green Bay.
Stop time.
Dobbs time. There you go. So Romeo Dobbs, go get him. Obviously, in a 1 QB league, if Trevor Lawrence is somehow available, he's available in some 1 QB leagues. He's available in like 10-team leagues. Absolutely go get him. He's a top 10 quarterback for the rest of the year.
Yeah, 58.
Not a doubt in my mind on
only
that.
58. Well, no, I'm going to say only 15%, but that's pretty high. But as far as Yahoo's goes, they say 58%.
Yep. Any interest in Matt Collins?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean,
not for me.
He's only 2% owned,
yeah,
so
but when Renfro's getting back this week, if Renfro plays this week, then where's Matt Collins fit in there? He's a 4th receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he's more like after midnight, just to see.
Well,
but
are you ready for some?
But wait, I'm not ready for after midnight.
All right.
I still want to talk about one more thing.
Oh, go ahead.
How are the Raiders 0-3?
No defense.
It's insane. They have some of the best weapons. Carr has some of the best weapons, and what is happening?
Josh McDaniel is not as good as everybody thinks he is. He's part of that Belichick tree. How many of those Belichick guys have actually made it as head coaches? Matt Patricia.
Yeah.
How bad was he for Detroit, right? He stunk. McDaniel, this is his second chance. He might not be that good.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
It's sad. I was really hoping for good things for the Raiders this year.
And they're 0-3.
0-3?
They're the only 0-3 team in football.
It's really sad.
Yeah. And no defense.
Ugh.
Not good.
Okay, now I'm ready for after midnight.
All right, ready for some after midnight? Well, because you know how this is. Because after you do all your waiver pickups, there are those people that are left out. Those really nice guys.
Longing for your affection.
Longing for your affection after midnight.
And your button pressing.
Absolutely. So who do you got there, Miss Christina Shaw? Actually, I'll give you the first one.
Okay.
I mean, we just mentioned him before. It's Samaje Perine.
Ooh.
Come on, Samaje Perine. Right, sorry. Sorry to break
You're killing the mood.
Sorry to break the mood.
You're killing the mood.
Samaje Perine. After midnight, Samaje. What do you think about Samaje?
Sure.
Samaje?
Why not?
Yeah?
I got
Thank
one.
you, Samaje.
I got one.
You
better.
got one too?
Yeah.
After midnight?
Yeah. Josh Palmer. Palmer.
Josh Palmer, after midnight.
Why not?
He desires your affection. He wants to be taken.
Yes.
Doesn't want to be left out in the cold. No,
He
Josh
needs
Palmer.
a nice, warm fantasy league to cuddle up to your other players, too.
Absolutely. Josh Palmer.
Who else
after
do we
midnight.
have, Kenny?
We're just going to use one word to describe this next man. Zay.
Zay it ain't so.
Zay. Just say it as you're dreaming at night. Zay. Zay. We want Zay after midnight. Zay Jones. Zay.
How about Dortch?
Dortch.
It's not
That's a sexy
No.
name. Oh boy.
It's not a sexy
Dortch.
name.
Dortch.
Sounds like a German a
Dortch.
German safe word. I'm gonna use that for our safe
German
word.
safe word. Torch. Wow. I'm just trying to come up with a scenario. Yeah.
Stupid.
Torch. Oh, I gotta stop. Wait. Okay. Torch. It's gonna be our safe word, Christina.
It's gonna be our safe word.
It's gonna be our safe word.
Just
for the show. Torch.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Who the hell is Jelani Woods, by the way?
I'll tell you who Jelani Woods is. Okay. He is a 23-year-old tight end on the Colts. You know, he's a second string tight end. He's a massive dude. 6'7". He's 6'7". Rookie out of Virginia. He was drafted in the 3rd round in 2022. You don't know who Jelani Woods is?
You do now.
Yes, you do. And I do now too, because I just looked it up because I had no idea.
I believe he has 2 catches all year.
All year.
Both for touchdowns.
Yes.
There you go. All week. There you
Crazy.
Go. Jelani Woods.
That's who Jelani Woods is.
You picking him up?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't either.
I think he's a... Oh, he got a catch. Yay.
You know what?
See you in 2024 for one more catch.
You know what tight end's a sneaky pickup, if you want my opinion? Daniel Bellinger. That's a sneaky one. For the Giants. Giants are soft. Did you see Sterling Shepard last night?
Yeah.
Right? So, like, Daniel Bellinger.
I can't believe they're 3-0. Right?
No, they're 2-1. They lost last night.
They lost last night.
Yeah, they lost to the Cowboys. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I'm still shocked with how good Rush looks.
Yeah. And their defense is really good. That's keeping them in games. So.
Okay.
My overthought of the week. I had an overthought. I definitely had an overthought. Because I play in these 96-team Super League. And I won one of them last year. And they're fun to play on ESPN. They're so much fun. And I am decimated at receiver. Keenan Allen, Chris Godwin, Hunter Renfrow. Ooh. I got nothing. Ooh. Right? So I'm picking up scraps at wide receiver. And on Friday, I pick up Matt Collins. And on Saturday, I switch him out. And I drop him for Noah Brown.
Oh, you dropped him?
Yeah, I dropped him.
Oh,
and Matt Collins got, what, 25 points?
Yeah. Oh, Kenny.
And Noah Brown got 10. Noah Brown, it wasn't a terrible play. Yeah. Noah Brown's been pretty good. But I dropped Matt Collins.
Yeah, but you didn't. How can you know this? It's a dart throw.
It was a dart throw, but I picked the wrong dart.
You picked the wrong.
I threw the dart and it went into the ocean.
No, it didn't go to the ocean. It just went to the deep end.
Well, yeah, well, it didn't go in the hole, that's for sure.
Hey, Dorch. Stupid.
Oh, brother. Okay. Got more.
I don't have an overthought of the week. I don't got one.
Yeah.
I made pretty good decisions. My teams just crapped the bed.
They crapped the bed. So, yeah. How about a game? Sunday Night Football. By the way, everybody complains about Thursday Night Football being the worst game of the week. They're wrong. I don't know what they're watching. The worst game of the week every single week is Sunday Night Football.
I think
it is a bad game. Green Bay Bears, bad game last week. This week, Broncos 49ers, bad game. Yeah. 11-10.
Oh.
11-10.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, we already did the segment.
I'm doing it again.
No.
11-10 in 2022.
Well,
in the year of our Lord. 11-10.
You know what I think? I think maybe in prior years, Thursday was always the really crappy game, and now this year it's Sunday night.
Last year too.
No,
lately it's been Sunday Night Football. It's been bad. It's been the worst game of the week.
We should.
I mean, a couple. You get blowouts.
We should
get crappy games.
We should call Carrie Underwood.
You should. It's her fault.
Yeah, it's totally Carrie Underwood.
Totally her fault. Right? Oh, well, I remember the old song. I remember the Hank Williams song. All my ride friends are here on Monday night. I was gonna say Sunday night, but it's Sunday night. But like, what's the Carrie Underwood song?
Well, is it still the? Is it?
It's I hate
myself for loving all
you.
Day.
I hate waiting all day for Sunday night.
Yeah.
No, we're not. 11-10.
We're not waiting all day for Sunday night.
No, not for that.
Nope.
Right? Do you play any Survivor Leagues, by the way?
No.
Okay.
They sound like fun though.
Survivor leagues they're not really leagues. Survivors are contests where the idea behind a Survivor league is you pick one team every week. You can't use that team for the rest of the season. And if you make it to the end of the season and you don't lose, you win a lot of money. So I'm playing. I played in the Circa one with a $1,000 entry. I played it with a couple people, and first prize was $1 million, right? And we got knocked out last week with the Bengals.
Right. Do you do this every? You don't do it every. You just do it once at the beginning of the year, right?
Yeah. You invest in a pool, and then you're out. And then once you're out, you're out.
And you do this online?
Yeah, there's a lot of people running contests. So I entered a $40 contest where the first prize was $25,000. I entered a $30 contest where the first prize was $40,000. They had over 1,000 players.
I would totally do that.
I've been telling people you got to get in one of these. The problem is, I can't get past week 3. I get knocked out. And this week I put to Chargers, right? Now, Jacksonville did not only beat them, they destroyed them.
So do you go through the whole season at the beginning of the season, or do you like every week you just?
Oh no, you just pick it. You pick it as it goes along. No, you can't map it out. You pick it out.
But you could. I mean, you could say like, I'm going to do this.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah.
But no, you just go week to week.
Okay.
So I played one of them, and I got knocked out in week 1 because I took Denver, and they lose in week 1, right? So then the same guy says, all right, we're going to run a second chance survivor pool. It starts in week 3. So I entered that. For another $40, played the first week and picked the Chargers.
Oh.
Knocked out first time in both Survivor leagues. Are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh.
I can't get anywhere in these things. They're fun, and I can't get past week. I don't think I've ever gotten past week 6 in my entire life in a Survivor league. And they're so much
hard.
fun. I suck so badly at them.
Maybe you should just quit.
No. We don't quit. I'm not a quitter.
Kenny, we have a lot of cursing in this show. No more.
Was that a quit? Was that a curse? I just said I'm not a quitter.
Yes.
Okay. We're not quitting. I'll be back next year.
I'll be back next year.
I will.
For more decimation.
Thank you.
Is that a word?
Hard, I guess. Sure is.
Decimation.
Yeah, it applies to my life this week. So there you go. Yeah. So anything else on that?
No.
No.
Do we have do we have some starter sits?
Oh, we sure do. Are you ready for a song?
Because it's a Wednesday night. Who should you choose? Make the right choice so you win, not lose. Starter sit, starter sit, starter sit. Yeah, we got some ones.
Yeah, we asked people in our leagues.
Let's see. All
what
right.
you got?
All right, let's see. Francisco wants to know Carson Wentz bounce back week against them boys, who is the Cowboys.
Yep.
Or Lawrence, but they play the Eagles defense. I'm going with Wentz.
Yeah,
here.
but I don't want to play the Cowboys defense either.
Yeah, but divisional game, I'm going Wentz.
I'm going Lawrence for the rest of the year. To me, this is what I would do. If you have them both, then it's one thing. But if you can pick one up and just keep one quarterback for the rest of the year, it's Lawrence. It's not even close. Like Lawrence has a massive upside this year. So if I would take Lawrence, I would play Lawrence. If it's a bad week, it's a bad week. But I think in the long run, you're going to get a great season out of Trevor Lawrence. I don't know if you're going to get that all year long out of Carson Wentz.
True, but we're talking about this week.
And I still would go Lawrence.
I'm going Wentz. I think Lawrence is going to get scared of the Eagles D.
Cowboys defense is for real.
Yeah, but Carson Wentz is more seasoned.
All right.
And I think he can manage that better.
All right, we disagree.
All right.
That's
Sorry, Francisco.
That's all right.
Let us know how
He
that
also
works.
said he could trust Geno Smith.
No.
I think that
No.
statement should not.
That
trust and Geno Smith should not be in the same
correct
phrase.
That's why I didn't even say it, because it's not even worth mentioning.
No, we're not going to get into
We're not
that.
going there.
So
we're not going there.
So our friend Dave wants to know Chris Olave or Adam Thielen.
When the no, I'm not gonna sing it again. Definitely Olave for me.
Yeah, I'm all over Olave.
Yeah.
Thielen's touchdown dependent. Thielen's is not gonna stretch the field and win you a week. Olave is clearly the number one in New Orleans. He's got the most juice there. Yeah, I'm going Olave.
Yeah, same.
Rest of the season too. Go Olave. Waller against Denver or Goddard against Jacksonville?
Jeez, that's tough. Waller, because I think it's going to be a must-win game for them.
To me, if you have Waller, you don't sit Waller.
Yeah, you don't sit
That's
Waller.
That's just how I feel.
Yeah, and
There's no reason to sit him.
They have to win that.
Yeah, they do.
They have to win
I think
that.
they're going to win. I think they'll beat Denver this week.
Yeah.
I do. I don't think they're going to go on 4. And Denver's winning. I don't know how Denver's even winning games. Like, Denver's not going to win this week. I think the Raiders will beat them. But yeah, I'm with you on that.
Okay.
So I'll go Waller.
Okay.
I mean, not Goddard. Goddard shouldn't sit either. Can you ask? Let's ask Dave. Can he flex Goddard? Can you put Goddard in your flex? Can you play both of them?
Yeah, there you go.
I would consider that.
Okay.
I would totally consider that. So there you go.
And so then last week, my question was for my ESPN league, which no one, you're not in, Kenny. None of our friends really are. So my question for this is. So I have Diggs and Devontae Adams in, which I'm definitely playing. Now I also have another wide receiver spot and a flex spot. I have Drake London, Goddard. I also have Hall, I could flex. McLaurin, I could flex. And Lazard.
One more time. Let's go through the list.
So either London, Goddard, Breece Hall, McLaurin, or Lazard.
You can only play one?
I could play 2. Pick 2.
For me, it's London and it's Hall.
So this past week, I played London and Goddard, but I should have played McLaurin.
Yeah, but McLaurin is every other week.
Yeah.
You don't know which game you're going to get on McLaurin.
Right.
If
and they play Dallas.
McLaurin starts showing consistency, then you play McLaurin.
Mm-hmm.
London's been great. London had a down week. I think he still got 12.
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah, for me, Breece Hall, like, already showing you how good he can be.
Yeah.
In a year where running back is a crapshoot.
And he did.
Right? He had 15.
Yeah. Well, yeah. 15.
So, I'm probably London and Hall.
Or do I take Hall and put him in my running back and take out Hunt or Edmonds?
Boy.
And play.
I think I'm playing Hall over Hunt.
So bench
Hunt's,
Hunt.
I think Hunt's in the flex conversation now. I think I play Hall over Hunt.
Okay.
Hunt week 1 was great. Week 2 and 3, he's been, he's 9 points.
So Hall, Edmonds, Diggs, Adams, London, and then the flex. Goddard. You
have now Goddard or Hunt or McLaurin.
Or Lazard.
That's tough every week. I'm probably flexing out of that group of McLaurin, but Goddard is Goddard's solid.
It's so tough.
I think Goddard's like safest.
Right, and that's why I'm like,
I don't know if he's got 20-point upside the way McLaurin does.
Yeah, I'm also first place in that league.
Well, that's good for you.
Yeah, so that's good.
There you go.
So I didn't make a horrible decision.
Here's the question to be asked. In the year of our Lord, 2022.
What is this year of our Lord?
It's just saying it.
It's okay.
Okay. Rest of the season and this week. Trevor Lawrence or Tom Brady?
Trevor Lawrence. I'm not dealing with Tom Brady anymore.
Wow.
We're done with Tom Brady, guys.
That's it. That's what we're saying. Okay.
You agree. Why do you even ask that?
Still Tom Brady.
It's old man Tom Brady.
It's still Tom Brady.
You're done. You're done, Tom. Hang up your cleats.
Okay. When Brady gets Evans and Godwin back.
He had Edmonds and Godwin.
He had Godwin in 1 week. That's it.
And he had Evans that week,
too. Evans that week, too. Evans is coming back. Godwin will be back soon. And you still like Lawrence all year.
Yes.
I can't argue it. But I'm just saying it's that time.
I'm done with
Brady.
We've
been waiting for this, right? It's time.
Done with Brady.
Right? It's Trevor Lawrence time.
Okay.
So.
All right. Whatever.
All right.
Yes.
Well, she's like, yeah, whatever.
Whatever. Let's go. I'm done with this.
All right. You ready?
Yes.
Was it burial time?
Yes.
Well, I have a burial this week. Let's do it. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to end the fantasy season and probably fantasy career for the poor guy last night. Just can't catch a break. Sterling Shepard. Oh, my God. Seriously, I feel bad for the dude.
I know.
Right? I mean, works so hard to get on the field. He can't stay on the field. He looked terrible last night. That injury looked so hard.
So bad.
Oh.
I love
May he
him.
rest in peace.
Rest in peace,
I
Sterling
think
Shepard.
that's the end of him
I think that's the end for him.
football. Sterling Shepard. May he rest in peace.
Tear.
You want to bury anybody?
Yes. Dearly beloved, we're gathered here to bury yet again Michael Thomas.
We're burying Michael Thomas again.
We're burying him again. We'll see next week if I want to bury him or raise him.
Yeah. This week he's buried.
Done.
May he rest in peace.
Rest
At
in
least
peace.
for a week.
At least for this week.
Until week 4.
Till week 4.
Then
Then we'll
we'll
see.
come back and be good.
We raising anyone from the dead?
No, I don't think we are.
Uh,
I don't think there's anybody to raise this week.
Okay.
Kind of like our fantasy teams.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe they'll raise from the dead.
maybe. And that concludes this week's edition of Our Vegas Fantasy.
Thanks for listening, guys.
We ended on such a somber note.
We did.
I know, that's so sad. I'm sorry. Yeah.
We had horrible weeks. We buried Sterling Shepard. So sad. Well,
Yep.
you know what? It's all going to be good. Week 4 is going to be great. We're all going to go, you're going to go 69-0.
Yes.
Is that even possible? You probably, what do you think the best you can possibly do with the amount of players you have?
I could probably do like 52-17 or 53-16.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm waiting for that week, Kenny.
I mean, last year I had weeks like that, like around weeks 8 and 9 and stuff when my teams really got going. It got going. That's just how it is.
We'll
But
see.
It takes me a while. My Septembers are never good. Now this September, the numbers don't look good. Really don't look good. Like I'm like, eh. But again, how often is Justin Jefferson going to get 4 points?
Right.
How often is Jonathan Taylor going to be below 15 points? If Jonathan Taylor is going to be below 15 points a lot this year, I'm going to lose. It just is what it is. I can't overcome a lack of usage of the best running back in football.
Right. It's just
Right?
it's just bad luck,
It's
right?
what are you gonna?
It's
yeah.
bad luck.
Yes, let's talk about luck. The woman who's won fantasy leagues
From
she's
luck.
No, she's won. Let's see. You won a fantasy league in 2020. You won a fantasy league in 2021. You won a fantasy league in 2019. Yeah, it's all luck,
It's all
Christina.
luck. It's a lot of luck. No,
Sure.
it's not all luck.
It's all
a
luck if
good
you win. It's all luck if you win.
portion. It's a good portion of luck.
Not as much as skill.
No. We should have this debate again.
Every year.
Every year.
Well,
Every
you
year.
know, you win, so I guess when you win, it's all luck.
Well, no, you shut up.
Well, there you go,
No,
right?
no, I must remember 2 years ago you did raise your luck percentage.
A little bit.
You
it's
did.
still more skill than luck. I still believe that until I'm
To the
done.
core.
To the core.
To the core. I believe it to
And
the
you know
core.
what? The proof that it's skill is that you win, Christina. Because you're good.
Oh, thanks, Kenny.
So there you go.
And on that note, this is a very good note to end on.
Yes, there you go.
Thanks, guys, so much for listening. And don't forget to send us your start-sit questions. And have a great week 4.
Have a great week 4. It was better than week 3.
Yes, same.
I'm Kenny Davidsen.
I'm Christina Shaw.
Bye.
Bye.